Can you hear us?
Cuckoo.
Is the sound okay? Hello?
Let's hope so. So, supposedly we are live.
Yes.
If we're not, let us know.
Indeed. Can you hear us?
Is the audio and the lips, are they syncing?
I hope they are.
There is sound.
There is sound. Awesome.
Oh, that is nice. That is good.
Whew. Wow.
We got us worried a little bit.
Indeed.
I see there's even some members of the Better Pod Squad already.
Welcome. Welcome aboard.
HB Pavilion. 8367C. Hello. And hello, Paysage Rich Jackson.
Hello. Welcome.
Peter, Martin. Hello.
Welcome.
Sound perfect. Everything perfect.
Yeah. Well,
Because it's been a while.
it's been a long time. Yes. Indeed.
How long has it been?
Almost a year, I think. Last year around.
We're now in our fourth campervan. And our last live stream was in our first campervan. So a lot has happened. A lot of switching.
A lot. Yes.
So yeah, great that you guys are here. We did a little bit of wizardry, live stream wizardry.
Yes.
So if everything is correctly, you should see in the
Other side. Yep.
sound. You should see the people,
Here.
the Better Pod Squad members.
The Pod Squad members.
So we thought, time for a good plug.
Yes, Pesage, we're live.
We are live.
Yeah.
I still need to change the name, but it's the memory of my old house.
Says HP Pavilion. Okay.
I think isn't it an old computer? Computer name?
Yeah, indeed.
We thought you were like a salesman for for these type of computers.
Yeah.
So great to have you guys with us already.
Yes,
We've been prepping the live stream for the whole week.
Hello, petit bamboo. Welcome. Bienvenue.
So let's have a look in the chat room, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's see if that's possible.
Yeah. You can see it over there.
Out there. So if everything's correct, you guys should see
Should she?
the chat room now also. So we can switch back and forth to the chat room.
Yes. It's difficult English, yeah.
It was for my desktop that I had for over 10 years and buy a laptop for in the camper. Yeah. I see.
Yes. You need them. Yeah. You cannot do without them anymore.
Without laptops?
Without laptops, yes.
And we can't. We got two of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what we got here in the chat. We got the chat room. We got ourselves in view, and we have links, of course, logos, links, because we're plugging everything.
Yes.
We got links as usual to the PayPal. We got the link to the Amazon bookstore that we got.
Yep.
And there's news about the Amazon bookstore.
Yeah. My newest book, even though very thin, it's
Very
out.
thin, extremely thin.
Extremely thin. Yeah. Yeah.
It's on Amazon. It's very cheap because it's very thin.
Yeah. That's the advantage.
Yeah. And while going over the books in Amazon, we discovered we made a mistake with the book of 2019, the photo book of Petra.
Yes.
It had black and white photos in it instead of color photos.
Blunder.
That's a big blunder, but luckily only one person ordered the book.
Yeah.
So not too big of a blunder, but we didn't know because we tried to order the books from Amazon, the physical books, so we can have them in our hands, show them. But Amazon doesn't deliver to the Netherlands. They do to house addresses, but on the website it says we deliver to pickup points. So there is a pickup point near here, but when I go to all the ordering steps, it says cannot deliver to this pickup point. I thought, let's pick another pickup point. So I picked all the pickup points in the whole area.
No.
And it says it cannot do it. And so we hadn't. That's the only downside of working with Amazon, is you don't really have a check. So that was fun. So when we discovered it was black and white.
Yeah, that's big blooper.
Big blunder. Yeah. Only one person ordered it.
Can happen. Yeah.
So we did our best to order all the books for the live stream, because the whole idea was putting them on the table, showing them, because we're curious how they are like, what they're like,
what they look like.
But
we still don't know.
And
so
that's one of the things. After we've been doing this now 4 years and 11 months and 21 days, and we still don't have an address.
No.
To have things sent to.
No.
Oh no, I got to bed.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just a cough. But we still don't have an address. We use Petra's mother's address for our government mail. But she lives in the center of Amsterdam, and of the beginning of this month, campervans that we have are not allowed into the center.
No, diesels are forbidden in the center.
Yeah. So if they have these flashing poles, and if you drive by, you automatically get fined for driving into the city center. Yeah. And the whole center is now blocked off. So we can't really have items delivered there anymore and going to pick something up in Amsterdam.
It's
it's tricky. Yeah. So we thought after 1 year of van life, address. We'll find a solution. We still haven't found one yet.
No, true.
Because we get a lot of questions. People say, "Can we send you items?" And it's tricky sometimes.
It is.
It's tricky.
Yeah. I see another question from Paysage. How much centimeters height are you, Bet? I am 1 meter 68. 2 centimeters from 170.
180. Centimeters. Not kilograms.
Well. Let me see. Another Campervan. I don't know what that means.
Pipelette.
Pipelette?
Yeah. So, if you have questions for us, be free to post them, ask anything, and we'll see if we can answer it.
Yes.
Show it on the screen.
Yes.
Let's see. Petra, can you see...
Yeah.
Can you see something interesting? Yeah. So, where are we? Let's start with that. Where are we?
The Netherlands, the north of the Netherlands.
In the north of the Netherlands.
Yep.
Yeah. We are in the north of the Netherlands. Live streaming from the campervan. And we're inside it. We're actually inside it at the moment.
Of course.
So that's pretty awesome. Live streaming from the campervan. Thought we set up some semi-professional shots for you guys.
Yes.
So hopefully you see them. You see it moving and everything.
Another question. Precise asks 1 meter 80. Is that correct?
That's correct. A question from Martin. How much do you earn from YouTube? That's a good question.
Very good.
Very good question. As soon as we had 1,000 subscribers, we turned on monetization for the channel, and it took us almost
I think a year. Almost
2 years, 3 years.
More. Not well,
yeah. At the moment, we got 1,360-ish subscribers. We make around
70.
Yeah, not 70. Yeah, YouTube pays out when you reach 70.
That's it. Yeah.
And we make around 20 to 30 euros per month. Plus the income from the Better Butt Squad members, they monthly pay, and that gets added to the advertisement income. So usually every 2 months, it's around, then we reach the 70 threshold. You have to have 70 euros, then YouTube pays you out. So every 2 or 3 months, depending on how much ads you guys watch, we get paid from YouTube. And it's not necessarily related to how much subscribers we got, but it's more related to the amount of views you're getting. So we could make one video today that if it gets like 100,000 views, that one video will make you
a bit more,
a lot of money. It's not always the combined videos. It can be 1 or 2 videos that go really well,
trending.
So we got people who watch old videos and they watch the ads. We get a little bit trickles in. So we now notice after almost 5 years that it is trickling in slowly. The income, and usually we're happy, so we can get groceries, we get fuel, stuff like that.
Let's see. Got another.
Frank Hofman. Hello.
Hi, Sophia and Marina.
So it's having the members of the Better Butt Squad really helps getting the payout going faster. So we have the Better Butt Squad members. They pay €5 or dollars, $4.99 per month. So we got now at the moment we got 6 of them. One dropped off right before the live stream. So that's like €30, and then we need to generate at least 40 more with the AdSense income combined, and then YouTube pays you out. So it's the more members, the more monthly, the quicker you reach the payouts. And I heard that YouTube is putting more ads on the videos, so that should help us content creators to make a little bit extra.
Let's see. This one can be.
Let's see. Let's go. Let's check the chat room again.
Let's do that. Simpler T5. Simple T5. I don't know how you survived in the little van and you both still had a smile. You just do.
You have to make the best of it, I think. And it really helps that that we were in it, both of us together. So you can sort of share the burden of it, share the stress, share the... If one says, well, I'm depressed about it, the other one can help
good.
cheer you up.
Get you out of it.
But what also helps is talking about it with our neighbors on the camper spots, because if you're in a little van, everybody
wants to talk to you.
They don't not necessarily want to talk to you, but the curiosity oftentimes wins it, and then they come ask like, okay, what are you guys? What are you guys about? So even in the north of the Netherlands, a reporter came and asked us like, what are you guys doing? And he interviewed us for the local newspaper.
And we got in it.
We were in it.
Amazing.
So we did get some attention from it, but at the end of the day, the thing is, in a little mini camper, if you go to a camper parking, you take up a whole big parking space with just basically a car-sized vehicle.
That makes us feel a bit uncomfortable sometimes.
And then you're standing there, and then sometimes a big motorhome comes, and then there's like this feeling like, maybe I should move out of the way and let the big motorhome in.
It was a small home. So.
But it's a home, So because then the discussion will be, if a mini camper has to move out of the way, well, how about a truck camper? Is a truck camper an official motorhome? So you get into this gray zone. Like, what is a motorhome?
Difficult.
If you live
on wheels.
So we said, well, if if it happens and somebody says, I want your spot, I will give them our spot. But it never happened because
No, exactly.
people usually park out of the way anyway. So, but thanks to all you guys and all your donations, we have now the luxury of making the live stream
Possible.
in this amazing motorhome.
Yeah. We cannot thank you enough. It's amazing. We're
And,
still pinching ourselves sometimes.
Yeah. Our previous live stream was in our first Mercedes.
Yes.
And it just had been rejected by the safety inspection, our first one. And I think we did a live stream about it.
Yes.
And then we got a Peugeot Boxer, then we got a mini camper, now we got this one. And we never really had a lot of time to...
No, indeed, to live stream. But now we can again.
Yeah, so we have a sip of water. Oh, you can talk later.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
take a sip of water.
Oh, I thought that, yeah, okay. Let's see. Martin Schraven asks us, did you found online work? Yes, yeah, we sometimes did. And at the moment we're, still searching. But we did find some.
Yeah, it's trickling in, the online work.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, SH, by the way, Steenenhoeven,
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and I see Waf Waf from Marina. Waf Waf back.
Yeah, it's like the odd job here and there.
Yep.
So we make a little, doing a little work like designing a logo, a bit of copywriting, a bit of translating.
Unfortunately, they're not long term.
Yeah, what did we do? Name contest designs. We did that in the past too. Sometimes you win one.
Yeah.
And we're just looking for any work we can find. It's not easy. Yeah.
Online. That's
Yeah, online is the best way to do it for us because you're not. It's promoted everywhere to work at home if you can. So
especially now. Yeah.
especially now. So in that sense, we were like ahead of the time. Because one of the things we've been wondering about is, looking back 400 videos ago, we started Vanlife. Would we start Vanlife in 2021?
Ooh. Well,
Because there's travel restrictions, you're not welcome in a lot of places, you're not welcome on the camper spots anymore, so why would you still want to do Vanlife in 2021? So we've been mulling that over.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we would have made the same choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we still would do it, we can still recommend it.
Oh, yes.
Because doing Vanlife, we basically, it prepped us for these pandemic circumstances. Had we still been in a home, we would have had income trouble, we would have had trouble paying the rent. And by living van life, you're having very little costs, except from big repairs and breakdowns and stuff like that.
That's true.
If you just look at living costs, they're very low, so we're pretty pandemic proof. If you don't look at things that can go wrong, like breakdown stuff.
Indeed. Yes.
But apart from breakdown stuff, it's a pretty minimalistic lifestyle. So you have little costs and have a lot of options, even without having a lot of money. You have a lot of options.
You do.
And that's, I think, the only reason we're still floating.
Yes. Let's see if there's another question.
Let's go to the chat room.
The Renault Express was automatic, asks AP Pavilion. Do we miss the automatic shift?
I think I have to answer that because I was driving it, of course.
Yeah.
I don't, no, I don't miss the automatic. This old Renault Express, the automatic shifter, I didn't feel completely in control during the up and the downhill driving. So a lot of times you go too fast downhill and you use the brakes more. So I missed having the control of the manual gear shifts, especially in the mountain areas.
Yes.
And yeah, I know they do have the settings for the mountains, the 1 or the 2 gear that you can't shift up more, or it won't keep it in the gear that it's in. But yeah, it was maybe lack of practice, I don't know. But I do prefer the manual shifting.
Yeah. Let's see. Another question. Paysage. Will this video be visible if you want to watch it later? Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will be up, and the comments that you see in the video screen, they will still be up.
Yeah.
And I think I've checked the option show the chat also later, so you can see the chat back.
Yeah.
No problem. So if you have to leave during the live stream, always come back to it, see the chats.
Yeah.
So.
And another question. SH asks, is it a bit doable with the cold? Yes. It's doable, yeah. And it is a fantastic little heater.
Yeah,
it is.
We got it standing by.
Yes.
And the oil lamp that we have, it really helps.
Oh, yes.
It cuts everything. It makes it a few degrees warmer, like 3 degrees, 4 degrees.
Yeah.
Just enough to feel comfortable. And that was surprising to us.
Yes, it was. That a little lamp like that, can generate so much heat.
Yeah. And we've been in contact with Jan Klaver. Many of you guys probably heard from him. He is
another YouTuber.
Does a lot of repairing.
Yep.
And he offered us to build in a diesel heater in this van the moment we can afford it.
Yeah.
So it's not too expensive, but he has one around cheaper than 200 euros from China, and he has to build it in. So together with the cost to build it in for us and to buy it from him is a bit less than around 500 euros. Probably depending on how much work it will be once you figure out where you're gonna put it. You have to drill holes in it.
Yes.
So around 500 euros you have a diesel heater. But we had to invest in winterizing.
Oh, yes.
So
indeed.
We said probably better if you buy extra blankets, winter shoes.
We're nearly there. We're nearly ready.
Yeah. What did we order last night?
We ordered ourselves some winter coats.
Yeah, hopefully they arrive pretty soon.
With a discount even.
With a discount, 60% discount for the winter coats.
Yeah, that was...
So it was 30 euros per person for the winter coat. That was pretty awesome.
Very much. Let's look at the chat again. Bearded Bro says, hello. Hello, Bearded Bro.
One bearded bro to another bearded bro.
Yeah, exactly. Simple T5 asks us, do you intend to keep this van? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
We will try.
And the reason is twofold. One is we really regretted our first Mercedes that we got rid of it.
Yep.
And our first Mercedes was in much worse shape. It was rusting all around.
Yeah.
Under sides, top.
Yeah.
And that's why we got rid of it at some point. It was too much the work we thought at the time to fix it.
Yeah.
So when we were lucky enough to get this one, which is in much better shape because it's been a fire department personnel carrier vehicle.
Yeah.
We said this is basically our second chance
For a Mercedes.
owning a Mercedes. And the other part of it is it's becoming almost 40 years old. In 2022 it will be 40 years old. And then we would not have to pay road tax anymore on it.
This is awesome too.
Because it's our house, and if we can keep it until it gets of age, having road tax free, that is a lot money that we save because we pay a lot of money on road tax
you do,
in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking if I remember the exact amount.
100.
Over $100 at least every month.
Yeah.
And every 3 months, so it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But we'll make a budget video soon. We wanted to do one, but we
already switched cars.
yeah, we made one for having the mini camper. We had a budget video with the mini camper. We have to recalculate everything for this one.
Yes. Mm.
Where did you live in Amsterdam, and where did you meet Petra?
I lived in the Bos en Lommer. And where did we meet again?
Where did we meet?
I think online. Yeah.
We met online?
I think so, yes. Don't you remember?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually have video about how we met.
Yep.
But we met on a dating site.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a alternative dating site.
Yes.
It says start with your flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Because many dating sites they say list your good you say all your good stuff and you hide your sort of bad
good
stuff.
Qualities and bad qualities. Yeah.
And we reversed that on the dating site. So I think what was it? I think I said I was lazy or something. But then the first actual real life meetup was in the Utrecht.
Utrecht.
In Utrecht at the central station.
Mm-hmm.
Peter came by train to Utrecht, and I lived in Utrecht before, so I said, well, let's meet up halfway, and I was living in Nijmegen at the time.
Yeah.
So I drove to Utrecht, and
the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest you know. Yeah. So first we lived in apart. We had a living apart together sort of relationship.
Yes.
So I lived in one city, Petra in the other one. Yeah. Because I worked near where I lived and Petra worked where she lived.
Yeah. In Amsterdam. Yeah.
And then I was working at an advertising agency at the time as a senior copywriter.
Yeah.
And then I figured I had enough of that. I'll go freelance. Yeah. So it enabled me to move in with Petra. Mm-hmm. So we had a few apartments together. Yeah. And then at one point we said, let's do Vanlife. Yeah. When Petra lost her job.
Exactly.
Years later we said, but what's keeping us in Amsterdam?
No reason to stay there whatsoever. So we went for it.
Yeah. We went for it.
Let's see.
He's looking at your room.
Yes. Oh, we got some hearts from Pesage. Easy.
Bearded Bro. Buy a diesel heater. Go €90. They are very easy to fit. Have a look on YouTube. I put mine in. Been working well for a year. It saves you a lot of euros. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. The diesel heater. We watched some videos about how to install them. But you need some tools to do it. Yeah, you need some drilling hole tools, and you need to have some battery connection tools.
Yep, we're not handy.
When we moved into the mini camper, we got rid of all unnecessary items, and for us, a little toolbox was unnecessary items because we hardly knew how to use the tools. No. So. Because it's not it's not too complicated to install it, but you do have some tools and Jan Klaver, he offered to do it, and he has done it. He has installed, I think in his last video that he uploaded, he installed a diesel heater, probably with one hand in his pocket and
one eye covered.
So he's really experienced in doing it. So we said if we do it, we do it. We have him do it, and
exactly.
We can make a video about it.
Exactly.
But it might not happen this year. So a lot of do-it-yourselfing on the van because it's winter. almost winter. Is it almost winter? Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
It's getting cold outside, so every outside job sort of probably will wait until later, till we have a bit more money to do all these things.
Yep. Let's see. Another one in the chat. Jean-Marc Motard. Hello, les amis. Bonjour. Bienvenue.
Simple Steve5 asks, would you consider coming over to the UK?
We would love to. Yeah.
Well, we've been advised by many people from the UK not to go to the UK. But just for the weather is basically the same as in the Netherlands.
Well, not in the summer, I think.
So we'd rather meet UK people in the warmer areas of Europe. But we do, Petra has been to the UK.
Once, yeah. To London. Yeah.
And it is something we want to do together. So when we go, at one point, want to go to explore the UK and explore even Scotland. But we hear getting camper parking is a bit tricky, so you'd have to go.
Not many free spots we hear also.
Yeah.
So
we need to postpone those trips a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you listen to music when you're driving, and what type of music? Is a question from Chan.
Yeah. Well, no, we hardly listen to music anymore. We used to in the beginning, but
yeah, we do have a radio installed, but the engine noise is so loud.
Yes. Yeah.
That it's
No, we hardly do. No.
Yeah, it's we did it in the beginning though.
Yeah,
in the beginning, in the first year, we always listened to the radio.
Yeah, true.
And then some point, you just want to hear more of what's happening around you, and you want to hear each other when you're driving, and then you have the engine noise and the music. It's a bit overwhelming.
It is.
So we...
and of course copyright strikes if you film it.
Yeah.
So...
And that's probably the reason that we stopped, now you mention it.
Could be, yeah.
Because you get a lot of copyright strikes for having music in your video. And sometimes we were filming and the radio was on in the background, and then you get a copyright strike. You cannot use the footage.
So
so is the how's the audio quality and the video quality? Is it are we understandable? Is are the letters moving in the screen and everything?
Yeah, we cannot see it ourselves, so
it's moving on our side of the but the first time I tested everything, and there was a delay in with talking and the moving of the letters. So we were curious if it's all right. I changed some settings afterwards.
Yes.
Audio is fine.
Perfect. Thank you, Frank.
How about the video? Banner is great. Yeah, the advantage of not traveling as much is we had a little bit more time to prepare for the live stream. So we went a bit overboard. Special effects.
It's we get to make a good impression.
Yeah. So it's luckily it's dry, as you can see. It's dry outside. It's a bit drizzly.
Yep.
But it's not too bad.
No.
It's not too bad at all. So just showing off our motorhome.
Let's see. Another remark in the chat. I am happy for you that you found your new van. From Jean-Marc Moutamar.
Yeah.
Nous sommes tous aussi. Nous sommes aussi.
Robbie Jordan. Hello. Hello, Robbie.
Hello, Robbie.
Bearded Bro, the video quality is wonderful. You look like Brad Pitt, and Pat looks like Whitney Houston.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you.
Well, flattery will get you everywhere.
It's the beard, huh?
Yeah. Well, good to know.
So, yeah. And, we have a little cheat list, so let's see.
Sheet.
Did we...
I think let's see.
Yes. Oh yeah, we mentioned Petra has a new book out on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we also, if you look, you see a little... there it is.
Mm-hmm.
A PayHip logo.
Link. Yeah.
And PayHip is different from PayPal, which is underneath there. But on
Yep.
PayHip we have a free ebook which you can download.
Mhm.
So if you don't have our free ebook yet, you can just download it for free
Yep.
on PayHip. The link is in the
Over there.
in the screen.
In the screen.
And you also find a link to all the photos that Petra has made. And
Indeed, yes.
since the beginning,
400
videos ago.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so if you have to order on Amazon, it for some countries that's easy, and some people think, it's pretty complicated.
It is. Yeah.
So we said, well, we got our books, and we got our ebooks also on Amazon, paperbacks and ebooks. But what if somebody doesn't want the book, and just wants to see the pictures? Then you can get them on PayHip, and then print them out yourself,
For example.
use them as a wallpaper.
On your computer. Yeah.
Print them out, just go through them, put it on a USB file, go to a local print shop.
Yep.
In the past we did that all ourselves, if you remember.
Yeah, we did. We used to laminate my pictures and send them to...
Yeah, we still had a huge printer.
No?
So we had printer and paper and ink, and we said, well, what can we do with this? So we made... We made the pictures, and then in the first Mercedes, all the pictures from Petra were
On the wall. Yeah.
on the walls.
Yeah.
And then we had a website still, and you could order the pictures there, and it was a lot of fun, and it was also a lot of work. And then at some point we had to get rid of the printer, and we got a smaller printer, and then at some point we got rid of the printer completely.
Yes, because of the smaller car. So
Smaller car, and now we missed the printer, and one of the reasons that you seem to need a printer again is because if you want to travel, you have to print out a lot of documents that you have to fill in. And that's a weird reason to have a printer, actually.
yes, it is. Yeah, if you want to travel, we get a print.
Yeah. So you saw us go to Europe twice. 2 years in a row we've been going.
Yep.
And both of the times we said, well, no matter what happens, we'll just go. Let's just start driving and go. Go south, it gets warmer.
Yeah.
And it's very tempting to say that again. To say, now, well, let's go again. Fill up with diesel. See how far we get. 500 kilometers more south. And then fill it up again.
Yes.
But yeah, there's also that we broke down.
Yes, true.
And it has affected our spontaneous decision making.
A bit.
So we said we could do it. And was it also not for the pandemic, which makes it extra difficult?
Yeah.
If we would go now, we would go again, like we went the last 2 times, with a mechanically not completely 100% fully proofed and upgraded
we don't know
motorhome.
what we're driving in. Yes.
It will be a risk, because we have driven this van when we bought it. We driven it a couple of times cross country. And it seems to be fine. But undertaking a really big journey,
that's a big risk.
is a pretty big risk to take.
Yeah.
Because we have no idea how's the underside of it?
No.
Will it be good? How are the beams?
Yeah.
We have looked underneath, and there is a little bit of rust. To be completely honest,
well, that's normal.
there's a little bit of rust on the beams. I think one beam might have been rusted away.
Yes, I think.
But we're not sure. But it's something that has to be looked at before we really go drive it completely.
Yeah.
It has been approved for 2 years.
Yeah.
But
that
doesn't say anything about the mechanical state. Now we know.
Yeah.
And it will have to be checked. It has to be checked. It has to be inspected.
Yeah, checked, inspected. Maybe even some maintenance. So
Preventative maintenance. Yeah. So if we go, we want to at least check all the boxes mechanically that we can check before we take the plunge and take the risk and see what happens. Yeah. That's usually the way we did it.
Yeah, but now it's different, of course.
It's a bit different, yeah. We have wisened up in that sense that we say, do we really want to... because it's going to be a gamble. Do we really want to...
Take the risk.
Just say, let's go, and then hope everything goes well, which could be.
It could be, yeah.
Or do we want to go with a bit more knowledge and reassurance that we went to a garage and had everything repaired or checked out?
Yeah.
And then deal with, can we cross the borders? Can we still park at camper parkings?
Yeah.
So yeah.
True.
It's a lot to consider.
Yeah.
So had it not been for the pandemic, it would have made it easier to risk it. But just the combined factor of it is, if we know now, if you break down, you might have to wait a long time before you find a garage that's willing to help you, or
get stuck in another lockdown.
We get sent away. We follow a lot of YouTube channels. Vanlifers. There was a Vanlife couple. They tried to get from Spain to the UK. And in France they turned around because it was like a state of lockdown and they were not supposed to drive across.
True.
And then the police advised them to return to Spain. And we hear, but we also hear other stories of somebody just left for Italy and
moseying on.
You can still go,
of course,
and you probably won't be checked and won't be stopped. But it's complicated.
It is.
We now know that you can be sent away from spots and it's not that you don't that it's like a barrier, but it is something that psychologically works against you. You're becoming your own worst enemy in that sense. When we noticed it, we were in Germany, and people say, "What are you doing here?" Then you feel like unwanted, undesirable.
Not welcome.
And you don't want to go rush travel either.
No. Not in these times, no.
You want to look at the camper app, you want to say, hey, what is a nice spot to stay at? And you want to go there, and you don't want to park on the truck stops and drive 15 hours a day.
No.
Because the YouTubers that are going south, they drive usually one straight 15 hours a day.
At least, yeah. Well, no, traveling should be fun. And you shouldn't have to race through countries. Otherwise, you still don't have any content to show.
Yeah.
Other than the highway.
Yeah. And then we said, well, we've been... basically the whole year was... At the beginning of the year, we were sent away from Portugal. We broke down in Spain. Then we had mechanical issues in the Netherlands. So, kind of have our bellies full of mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
So, at least for this year. And we'll see next year. But we didn't want to end the year with another mechanical breakdown stuck at another garage.
No.
So...
Exactly.
That has probably had an effect on our decision-making skills.
Also, yes.
What we should do.
Yeah.
Or what we not should do.
Exactly. Let's look at the chat again. Let's see. Jean-Marc Motard says, a very good Mercedes. Thank you. I think so too.
Yeah. And another question.
And let's see.
HP Pavilion
Asks us, yep, do you still have T-Mobile? We do.
but prepaid.
Prepaid.
So we have cancelled our subscription with them after we came back from the lockdown in Spain.
Yes.
And I think we had to pay €300 extra on fines for using T-Mobile in the lockdown.
Yeah.
And we said, well, that's enough.
Yes. Well, we did get a portion back, but...
Yeah, they paid a third. They compensated us for.
Yeah.
So about 100, little bit less than €100 we got back.
I think, yeah.
And then we cancelled it immediately and we switched it to prepaid. And with the prepaid you buy a bundle. You buy a day bundle or you buy a weekend bundle. I think a day bundle, unlimited internet, is €3.
Yeah. Correct.
Weekend bundle is about €5.
Yeah. So.
But the catch is you can't use it
abroad.
You only can use it in the Netherlands.
Yeah. That's a pity.
So, and then we tried out, what's it called again?
Budget Mobile?
Budget Mobile,
Yes.
which used to be Robin Mobile. And they have unlimited internet as well, but at reduced speeds.
Yeah, very reduced.
And they were so reduced that we just couldn't connect to the internet. We couldn't surf a website. So we cancelled it after a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and but in the Netherlands now we can use the prepaid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sampler T5 says, I would consider wax oiling under the van ASAP to protect it. You can buy it in a spray can. It will protect it from rusting. Yeah. Wax oiling. Sounds, yeah.
And Frank Hopma says, you also have to show a negative corona test usually if you cross the borders. And it has to be a recent one.
Indeed, yeah.
And we have talked to a few people that had to get a test because they wanted to travel.
Yep.
And then because they went against travel advice, which is don't travel unless it's necessary. But if you do want to travel, you have to usually pay for the tests yourself.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
we hear that it's €100, €150.
Yeah.
And
expensive.
it's expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was another reason when we had it in Germany that one of our German friends that we often meet at the camper spots is I think he's 75 years old. He called us up.
I think so, yeah.
And he said, are you guys coming to Germany? And we said, yeah, we want to, but we don't want to go get those tests and pay for them.
No.
Just to stand, that would be the most expensive
camper spot ever.
And then the next time you go, you have to get another test because you have to have a recent one. So it's
big bucks for the medical profession.
Yeah, it's so. If we don't have to get tested, we prefer not to.
Yeah, of course.
Unless you have symptoms or anything, then you probably go get one. But
Frank Hopma says you can use the money better, indeed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like, do we want to get a corona test or a winter coat?
Yeah, indeed. For the same money you can buy 4 winter coats, probably.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, that's one of the advantages now that we can do this live stream. We finally have time to do it.
And the space, the room.
The room is amazing. I know if you saw us making our bed in the last video, it is not the best bed in the world.
No.
It's a puzzle bed. You have a pull-out couch, and you have to fill the gaps up between the pull-out couch and the not pull-out couch.
Yes.
And it takes about 10 minutes to do it, and it makes a lot of ruckus, makes a lot of noise.
It's better than
But it's better than where we came from.
Penny the Third, yes.
And it's all right. And at some point we'll say let's invest in redesigning the inside.
Insides, yeah.
But it's not immediately necessary.
No,
So
of course, yeah. The weather is not optimal.
yeah, I don't know if you watch us a long time, you know that in our first Mercedes we had a winter project with the Dutch channel living in a mobile home.
Yeah.
And they in the winter they helped us rebuild our first van. We took out everything and then we built in a new bed in there in the winter, and it was not fun.
No,
It was,
not at all.
it was very cold.
It was.
So we said if we're gonna do any projects, it will be at least in the summer.
Spring, summer, yeah.
And we have friends in Spain. Shout out, Paul and Jean.
Hello.
Which we met in Portugal actually, and we were kicked out the same spot at the same time. But they have also offered us that we can come to them, and they Paul especially knows a lot about mechanics, and he has a lot of ideas, and he can also help us figure things out and repair little things on the van. The only problem is reaching them.
Getting there, yeah.
Getting there. So it's a long drive. And at first we thought we could do it, and now we think it's better just to stay put for the moment, and just figure out more our working situation. We still need to find more work, so we can plan ahead. We can't keep doing fundraisers for everything. We could, but it doesn't feel right, of course.
No.
It's already surprising. How many fundraisers we did? I think we did more than 2 this year.
4, 5?
I know, we lost count. It was getting a bit ridiculous. So no more fundraisers this year.
No. None.
But it would make things a bit more easy. And last year at this same time we were already working. We had a lot of work for November, a lot of work for December. And this year not so much. And there's more people doing the work, so you can still get the work, but at a very low pay. And you have to think, I used to think that like a pay of 1 cent per item that you have to do is low, but now it's 1,000th of a cent often the times. So
it's a bit too little.
Let's go look at the chat room.
Let's see. Bearded Bro says Hemorrhoid wax oil is really good. €10. A 600 milliliter can spray. Okay, we can go look for it. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, and another item we need is a battery charger with a digital display and probably a voltmeter, because we have a battery charger, the household battery charger in this van built in, but it doesn't have a readout, so you don't see what's happening.
Not at all.
Is it actually charging anything? So we had a light burning, I think 5 days in a row. It's supposed to go from red to green and stayed red.
Eventually,
and you don't know, has it charged at all? Is it connected at all? But that's all little stuff that we need to figure out eventually. Let's see, Robbie Jordan. I have seen all episodes, some even 6 to 8 times, season 1 and 2. So nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the biggest changes, I think, compared to the first seasons, is we went to the paid campsites a lot. So we have a lot of videos about us going to paid campsite and
reviewing them,
exposing them,
and exploring.
And sometimes we still miss going to them, but you get used to staying at free spots.
You do.
And then the weird thing is, the more you stay on free spots, the less happy you feel at a paid spot. Even a good paid spot, time moves differently on a paid spot.
True. You have to crimp everything in one day.
It goes by really fast.
Yeah.
Like if you on a free spot, you literally feels as if you have unlimited freedom and time.
Yeah.
If you go to a paid spot, you're looking at the clock.
Yeah.
And you think, I gotta check out before now.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be out at 11 o'clock, so you have to do this and that. And, yeah.
Let's see, Frökopma, you can make some walking vlogs of the surroundings. Yeah, as soon as our winter coats being delivered,
out and about in our new winter kit.
we can go do winter walkies. But now still, we have some winter boots now, but for that we're just wearing our summer shoes.
Tire, yeah.
And that's funny because we talk now, I think, to our neighbors left, our neighbors on the right side, and they all say we usually go to Spain, and we don't have winter clothes.
Yes, we're not the only ones.
We're not the only ones. Like 3 people in a row, and everybody says we don't have winter clothes. We just have we're wearing two sweaters on top of each other.
Sweaters, cardigans, yeah.
So but it's for us. It seemed like it might be a good idea to get the winter coats now before the
real winter
comes.
Yeah. Let's see. Wes in Gear says, what about delivering packages or food? In this crazy Black Friday times, there are a lot of temp vacancies.
Yeah, I looked at a couple of them, and they said you need a recent delivery van. It has to be 2015 or newer to be able to be approved for delivering packages or things, and it might be an insurance thing because older vehicles
if they break down, they're not going to pay probably.
Yeah, they're not as quick, of course, and they probably have a tendency to break down more often.
Depends on the brand.
But it is an option for sure. The trouble is, like if you say, okay, let's do a mail route, package delivery mail route, you have to be knowing in advance if you're going to be in an area for the next weeks or so. And many times on the spots that we park, you can only stay 3 days a week, and you never know if they're going to send you away if you stay longer. Especially
now,
So we have seen people being sent away because they were parked too long in the same area, and then
ridiculous.
You have oftentimes people driving by on the road, dog walkers. They see you standing there for more days. They phone up the
local police.
The local police or police helpers, and they come out and they say, time for you to move on again. So some say you can come back, but you have to at least be away for the next 5 days, 3 days.
True.
So if you have a job delivering packages and you have to being sent away, then that's also the end of your job.
Yes, exactly.
It's hard to commit to a physical job bound to one location. Do we have a split charger and a leisure battery? Yeah, we do. We have 2 batteries on my seat and on the Petra's seat. Both are calcium starter batteries from the Gamma. And I have heard that calcium batteries require a bigger charge than another type of battery. They require more voltage to keep them charged. And our current battery charger probably is not suitable for calcium batteries. I think that's why it never went from red to green. I wish you a good weekend, Jean-Marc Moutard. Have a good trip. Merci.
Merci. You do.
And what have we got? What more in the chat room?
Let's see. Somebody says he's gonna put up the Christmas tree. Willem Liefdink says that.
Ah,
Well, have fun with that. Isn't that a bit early? But
yeah, we got Christmas decorations.
yeah, we do. Back there. Yes. Yeah, over here. It's a mirror.
It's a little Christmas gnome
there
for
it
the
For the
rear view mirror.
yes.
Hein de Vos, welcome.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, crazy time for everybody,
Yeah,
and
indeed. Yeah.
especially for vanlifers, travelers.
Yeah.
We have seen also a bit of a movement. Many people purchasing a home base now.
Yeah.
A lot of van life channels. They
lots of people.
gonna
Yeah.
they're buying land,
Land, yeah.
Spain, land in Portugal, and there was a UK couple, and they just bought like an acre of land in Portugal,
Yeah.
and they just parked a van on it. So they put down a few stones or a few wooden beams, pellets, I don't know. But they just bought like a little olive tree acre and just to park on.
Yeah.
And it's pretty smart to do that.
Yeah.
And afterwards they even bought, I think, a little house in the nearby village. But
Yeah.
that, yeah, we were talking about that too, and we said, yeah,
Yeah.
having a little bit of
A home base would
a
be
home
awesome.
base,
Yeah.
not to put a house on it or something, but just to park on.
Yeah.
That
Park on, get the mail there. Yeah.
sometimes it it crosses your mind to do it, and other times you think, yeah, what if we're in the Netherlands and then you have somewhere an acre of land
Yeah.
and you don't know what's happening with it.
Yeah.
So on the other hand, it ties you down again. So it's like the ball and chain.
Yeah.
You have to go back if it's yours. You have to go back there. You have to travel to it, and you have to manage it, keep it good. But sometimes it crosses our mind, like would we be considering a home base? And the only reason I can think of is
The mail.
the mail. Yeah, because now for almost 5 years, Petra's mother has been collecting the mail for us.
Yes.
And she phones us up if there's something important,
Yeah. True.
if there's a bill or a fine or something from the government that we need to know about.
Yeah. But her health is declining, so it's tough.
Yeah, she can't walk well anymore, and she has to go up and down the stairs to collect our mail. So she doesn't do it too often, and at the same time we are not able to go there
Yeah.
with our van. And we just calculated if you use public transportation, it's ridiculously expensive
Yeah.
to go to Amsterdam, especially because many of the times when the east of the Netherlands or the north of the Netherlands or the mid of the Netherlands,
Yes. Yeah.
it always takes public transport rides to go there. It takes you 3 to 4 hours. You have to switch from train to bus to tram.
Yeah.
To metro, to tram, to bus, to train.
Yes.
It's not ideal.
No.
So
Not at all.
having an address would be nice, but it's not a necessity.
No.
As long as we have at least an address, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But it would feel better if we were not relying so much on other people for our mail.
In that sense, yeah, definitely.
So that's
Yeah.
something we have to figure out still. And if you would have a home base, I don't know if an acre of land with an olive tree on it, if they deliver mail there.
It's to plant the mailbox.
We have to plant the mailbox, yeah. Yeah, we have to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the little villages you can have
Yeah, of course, post office.
mail
there,
delivered to
maybe,
the post office.
Or the
And
council house, yeah.
I suppose the same goes for the Netherlands, but a lot of times you have pickup points and you cannot send private mail to a pickup point. Only webshop mail.
Yeah.
stuff like
Packages,
that.
yeah.
Packages.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ask, sometimes they say, yeah, it's all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
true.
who knows?
Who knows? Mm-hmm.
So let's go back. Let's check the chat room.
Yes. Awesome. Let's see, where were we? Simple T5 says, I have some battery charger. If you need any information on it, just ask. We will. Yes. Thank you.
A question from Rijn de Vos.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever consider a generator?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we actually had a neighbor
This one.
who has a generator, and he has a very silent one.
Mm-hmm.
And he was parked next to us and had the generator going,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very silent, and you hear it, but you hear it the same way you hear a car driving by.
Yeah, it's going over. Right?
So you can choose to say, okay, it's just background noise, surroundings, that comes with parking on a free spot or next to a road.
Yep.
But he told us that he was also in a fight with other people and even was sent away
Yeah.
later
For using it.
because he says if one person gets annoyed by it, they come knocking at your door, they come telling you to shut it down, and then if you say, no, I'm not going to shut it down, they go to the manager of the spot, or they call some authority, and then they say, okay, you're making a noise, you have to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And the same is for having a wood stove. We've been talking to a guy, he lives in his van, and he has a wood stove built in.
Yep.
And in the morning, if we park close to him, yeah, you smell it, the wood, but it reminds me of visiting my grandfather's house who had a wood stove. So for me, it's nice memories.
Yeah.
But other people say, what's that stinky smell?
Yes.
And also Pierre, Pierrot Vanvi, he is also a YouTuber and a member of the Pet Pod Squad. He has also a wood stove on his van, and he says, yeah, I don't want to annoy anybody, so I'm not going to take the risk of annoying them. I'm just going to park
out of the way. Yeah.
And that's what the guy also does in his van. He just parks out of the way.
But you cannot control the wind, the direction of the wind, of course, so...
Yeah, it has to be really out of the way. So otherwise a wood stove would also be a good option. And it might still be a good option.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
No, we haven't decided yet.
But the generator, it depends where you park.
Yeah.
If you, there's Vanlifers, they just search for an area remote where nobody's parked, and you can do it there fine.
Of course, yeah.
But every time you got a neighbor or somebody like within hearing distance, you're probably not gonna turn it on as much.
No. Yeah. Let's see. Wessing Gear says, I meant temp task jobs like Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Smart Spotter, Young Ones or Temper. Get a free bike from Marktplaats, start the app and go. I see. Well, we can have a look into that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice paid one.
Yes.
Peterborough, it's the indie projects who bought the land. Yeah, it's them and a lot of other Vanlifers are following probably their example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And indie project really bought a huge piece of land, I think.
Yeah, they did.
But we will be happy with 1 acre.
Yeah.
Rijn de Vos asks, does the Mercedes perform well? There are probably moments the generator is usable during the day. Better something than nothing. Yeah.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mercedes, as far as we can tell, it
runs perfectly.
It runs better than even than our first Mercedes. It's at least in better shape.
Yeah. Although this weather is not helping, of course, but as of for now,
we got a lot of windows in this van, so all the windows get wet.
Yes, they do.
But we do every day. We open the windows, we open the door, open the roof hatch,
Yeah, we do.
and we just let it air dry.
Yeah.
And then if we open it like even 15 minutes, it's
More than enough.
it's more than enough. So usually if you have to go out at some point, throw away your trash or throw away
Other stuff.
other stuff. And then it's open anyway, or I have to go out and I don't know, refill a power pole for electricity.
Exactly.
And that's usually the moments you're out anyway. You might as well open all the doors.
Yeah.
And
Let it air.
let it air. And we did check under the van. Also, there's a little leakage.
Oh yes, a few drops of oil.
A few drops of oil, and it probably is a, what was it? A gasket. A gasket needs replacing probably. It's not gushing out. It just over time.
Yeah.
If we park very long, it gushes out.
You can see it. It drops out. Yeah. It's dripping out. And yeah. Let's see, did we get everything from the cheat sheet?
Yeah, we have a cheat sheet. Let's see. Yeah, the poll. Why are we live streaming on Saturday? It's because we did a poll in the community page on the community page.
Yes, we did.
How can you see the community page? Either on if you have the YouTube app installed and are subscribed to us, you can get YouTube community page updates, or on the laptop.
Yeah.
And go to home videos, playlist, community tab. We did a poll and said which time is best.
Which day? Yeah.
Which day is best? Time is more difficult.
Yes.
Time is connected to light. In that case.
Also, yeah.
So first, the votes were Sunday was in the running. Sunday was the best day, and then eventually it was Saturday. So we said, okay, let's do it on Saturday.
One. Yeah. Very square.
And it's hard to pick the time, because if we pick a time that's good for the USA, it will be dark in Europe. Pick a good time for Europe. It will be dark in the USA. But most views are from Europe, so we are in Europe. So
at the moment, yes.
Using the daylight for the live stream. But it's all, I said let's do it on Saturday, and if it not goes well, we can retry it on Sunday. So that was kind of the reason.
We did it today. Yeah.
That's sort of a little practice live stream.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you ready to jump to Twitch and become a professional streamer? Asks Wes in Gear. It is tempting. Tempting to do that on Twitch. To stream. It would be time consuming. We would need electricity a lot. We would need a lot of if we want to stream games, especially, which you can also at this day and age you can make an income of live streaming your gaming stuff. But we don't have a good gaming setup, gaming computer, and then you need something that's really up in the newest.
Good performance. Yeah.
Because the live streaming does take a lot of energy and it's a high strain on your laptops. So it's something I would like to do, but maybe not the best to do if you live mobile lifestyle yet.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future though, we would like to do, because we like to do gaming, both of us. If now and then we like to do it, and
we do.
It would be fun to live stream it.
Yeah. Let's see.
And of course, got my game in here. Yeah, no problem. All right.
Okay.
It has the van distribution belt. Not sure actually.
Could be a distribution chain. We don't know.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have somebody more knowledgeable than us has to
check that out.
check that out.
Yeah.
8-bit games.
Says when in gear. Where's in gear? Yeah. All the classics, ton of free ROMs and game emulators. Oh,
Yeah, we
true.
we do play some Steam games. We have both. We have Ubuntu, so we do Steam games that are also set up to work on Ubuntu, which is not a lot. But I think recently we played Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Which is a sort of role-playing action game.
RPG, yeah.
And we did Stalker Call of
Chernobyl.
Shadow of Chernobyl,
Yes.
which was pretty
Violent.
yeah. Could get out some of that aggression, frustration of staying in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Kind of us. My hobby is collecting games and different kind of game consoles. I have many here.
No. Well.
Ah,
Yeah. Nice.
yeah. I would like to check that out sometime.
Wishing Gear says games the same age as the van.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Actually, somebody sold a old what was it?
Nintendo.
Super Mario
Nintendo game,
game, still wrapped up in the original wrapping for 160,000 euros, dollars.
A lot. Yeah.
I remember I had a Super 8 Nintendo Entertainment System with a lot of games, and I sold them on Marktplaats for I think 100 guilders or something. I thought, oh wow.
Amazing. Wow. Let me see. FV Vondel says, hello, Petaput. Greetings from Ronald from Groningen. Hello, Ronald. How are you?
Yes, hello. Yes, we met each other.
We
What was it, October?
September, October. Around those months, yes.
Yeah, we hope to be back there in Groningen.
Yep, we do.
At some point. It's
Yeah,
it's a great spot there.
it is.
We like it there. A lot of full timers there also.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah. When you're in the neighborhood and we're there, then feel free to
Knock on the door.
knock on the door. He brings goodies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Always good. Yes.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in the Netherlands. In the first year we explored like where can we park the best, and the best spots were I think Frostland, Drenthe, Groningen.
Yep.
Followed I think by Overijssel, Gelderland.
Yeah.
In the south of the Netherlands is where I grew up. There's not really a lot of free camper spots that are nice. There was actually another Dutch motorhome channel. They went there and they got sent along.
Kicked off.
But if there were more spots, like in those provinces we just mentioned, we could travel a bit more spot hopping from one spot to another spot.
Show you the
But if the pandemic wasn't here now, we'd probably hop on into Germany, for example, because you can stand in much better places. Many places in Germany
power poles.
off the road, good power poles.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them, a lot of variety, close to the nice stores, and good food.
Yep.
And in the Netherlands, there are oftentimes busy roads. But in Groningen, there's a place. It's near a sports center, and it's in Kardingen.
Yeah.
And that's where we spend a lot of time with our mini camper. Actually,
Yeah, we did.
It's one of the biggest spots in the Netherlands where you can park basically year round, non-stop, without any restrictions on how long can you stay there. And we met, I think 1, 2 or 3
full-timers.
3 or 4 full-timers there. And it's a nice spot for the summer because you can just put your solar panels outside or just use the solar to stay there. There's water, there's showers at the sports center. There's bins, all you need. But now it's more difficult to stay there because you have no electricity there.
No sun at the moment. Yeah.
So that's the main thing. So you have to find. We can charge up our household battery. We could stay there for maybe 5 days.
At least.
But if we want to do something on the laptop, like live streaming,
no, that's not going to work.
We can only stay 1 day tops.
Yeah.
So that's something that's a lot of places shut down in the 5 years almost that we've been doing this in the Netherlands.
Free spots are gone.
Yeah.
Or paid. No. So.
Yeah, there's a great spot in the up north in the Netherlands in Noordpolderzeil. It was always free. It's right next to the dike, and now it's $12.50.
Next to the mud flats.
Next to the mud flats, $12.50 for the stay, and then you have to still pay for your electricity, I think.
Yeah.
And it takes a bit away of the fun of.
Yeah.
The fun of going there. There's another place that was in Delfzijl in the Netherlands, also in Groningen. It shut down. In Utrecht, near Vianen, were 3 spots.
Also gone.
2 spots of them are gone.
Yeah.
There's also a place where we used to go a lot, and you could also stay there a couple of days. And at some point, it got so busy with motorhomes in Vianen, for example, which is more, and especially under Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It got too busy, and then the locals couldn't park their cars anymore.
No.
And then they complain to complain to the right people, and now the spot is shut down, which is a shame. But there's always other spots available. There's still other spots.
Of course. Yeah.
And in Frostland, there's even free electricity. Should I say that or out loud? There's even a spot with free electricity.
Yeah, there is.
So we
have a video about that.
It's one of the places you could just plug in and get electricity for free. And if it's winter, that's very welcome.
Oh, yes. Yep. Only 3 plugs, but...
Yeah, last time we checked, it was... filled to the max, so we couldn't find electricity anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to be a bit lucky that, or early enough to get there.
Yeah, true. Let's look at the chat.
The chat.
Where were we?
SH zegt, says, I missed some of it because of work, but I'll watch everything back when I'm home. Yes. Yeah, you can watch everything back, no problem. Video will stay up indefinitely.
Yeah. As many times as you want.
Gein Vos, I'm in North Overijssel. It's a nice area.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, whenever we are near, we'll send you a message. Come check out your collection.
Yeah, your game collection, yes.
But beware, because once we get gaming...
might never leave.
Do you... Simple T5, do you insulate the windows at night?
No.
No. Not yet.
No, it's not necessary yet, so...
Yeah, it's... we just...
We do have a curtain at the back, but
closed curtains, yeah. Because it's already such a chore to build the bed. And if you put up the insulation on the windows, and you would have to remove it again during the day.
Yeah.
Because you want the light from the day So if you keep it boarded up, it's
so dark.
It's so dark, yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun.
No. Let's see.
Parking, my friends, but you must love humor, but I know you do. Yeah, we
Yes, we're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we'll
let you know.
let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, send us an email.
Yeah.
Link in description. So we can.
Yeah.
Because we used to chat on Facebook, but we're no longer on Facebook.
No.
So send us a message.
Yeah.
Let's see. How is the outside? How's the outside? How's it going outside?
Going great.
Going great. Cars are still driving by.
Yep.
So...
And we're back.
Well, we're back.
Wow.
Got to show off those scene changes.
Yep.
A little bit. I practiced those for the whole week, so...
Yes.
First time I practiced it, I forgot to add audio, so that was fun.
Yes. You just saw a silent movie it was.
Yeah, where are we now? Nice spot. We're somewhere in the north of the Netherlands.
Yep.
Some people might recognize it. But we're not gonna say where it is because
No.
we're still live streaming. Otherwise we've got to go give autographs all the time. But we'll let you know where it is.
Yeah.
When we
when we're out of town.
when we're out of here. Let's see. Well, we're live streaming for almost an hour and a half now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad, huh? It's
It's good.
It's good. That's why we started early, so we have a lot of the light still. That's one of the advantages of this Mercedes. It is the windows are provide much more light than our old Mercedes did, which had the side paintings on it, Love and Peace of the World and the Ganesha, and it had a lot of wood in it, and a lot of wood compartments, and this one doesn't really have wooden compartments. So on these sides here, they were all not cupboards. What do you say?
Yeah,
storage space.
Storage space, yes.
And this one doesn't have that.
No storage space. No.
Not a lot.
Just one closet. Yeah.
Yeah, one closet, but we came from the mini camper, so it wasn't a problem.
No. We had almost no stuff left, so we might consider getting a big plank to put on the bin. Put on the beams.
Yeah, this one is beams. Beams. Yeah. You could build a bunk bed in here. You could build a top sleeper in here if we wanted to. But you can also put like a wooden board in it across for more storage. But if you do that, you're gonna store more stuff.
Yeah, that's the big danger of.
That's the danger of it.
Yeah.
Then you have like a bunch of stuff that you don't look at for 6 months or longer.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's look at the chat.
Let's see. SH says, I understand, but a nice spot there near the bridge. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's nice. It is busy though. A lot of traffic. A lot of traffic day and night.
Yep.
But you get used to it, sort of.
After a while, you don't hear it anymore. So.
You probably love an Oculus Quest VR gaming.
Ooh. Yeah, the Oculus. Yeah. We never tried it, but we're very curious about that. Yeah.
Yeah, a gaming channel. Yeah, I was thinking at some point, should we do another channel? But then you have to divide your attention over 2 channels also.
Yeah.
And we've seen more people experiment with it. And we thought about it a few times. So
Yeah, we
they
did,
try a
yeah.
channel, I do a channel. But we pretty much cover everything
In one channel.
in one channel.
Yeah.
But it is an idea to at some point do something with that.
Yeah.
Suppose if I want to talk about something very specific like copywriting, boring stuff maybe for a lot of people. But if I want to do like a copywriting special, doesn't really fit in this channel as much. But I did it sometimes.
Yes.
Or gaming.
Yeah.
Same way. Not everybody wants to see us game for 2.5 hours. So it would work for that, I suppose. But
Yeah.
maybe, it's sometimes already a struggle now to do one video a week. But it might be...
Yeah.
It might be an idea for the future. Sometimes it's nice to implement everything we learn from this channel into opening another channel. You can avoid a lot of the mistakes we made.
Yeah.
But that also, like how to open a YouTube channel, mistakes you want to avoid, is also a nice topic to talk about and make a video about, which would also be suitable for a second channel. So I don't know, we'll see, or just cramp everything into this channel.
True.
Same with the Dutch. We get a lot of times the question, why don't we open a channel in Dutch?
Yeah.
And that's
True.
Yeah, one reason is if we would start talking Dutch, you lose your international audience. And
True.
most Dutch channels, the interest in Vanlife or RV life in the Netherlands is you cannot grow unlimitedly.
No. True.
Seems to be a cap of interest. If you look at the really bigger channels, they're all usually a little bit under 10,000 subscribers still. So it will be a lot of work for a very little audience. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah. Let's see. One for you, I see. A question from Paysage. Will you be able to verify that you are in English United Kingdom language so that the translation can be done correctly and not Netherlands?
Well, there seems to be sort of a bug going around in the YouTube translation land.
Yeah.
That I check always the right settings. I can say English United States or English United Kingdom.
Yeah.
But YouTube always changes it back
To Netherlands.
back to Dutch. And I did contact them about it, but and they're answered, but it's like an unresolved bug for
An issue.
it is an issue for many years already on YouTube. Some channels have that sort of bug and some don't. But it's hard for us to fix it. I did mail them about it, but translation doesn't always translate correctly. We are aware of it, but
True.
we cannot fix that ourselves.
No.
Let's see. Anita Coombs, did you ever find out what the switches by the messenger door were? Have you checked if there is a water tank under the van? There may be a diesel heater in the van.
No, don't think so.
No.
No. We do have a little water tank, but it's beneath the cupboard.
Yeah.
In the kitchen area.
It could be as simple as that everything would charge. Maybe everything is connected to one of the switches on the dashboard or another switch. We've been looking for the switches, and I've been looking for the diesel heater. I thought maybe, how stupid would it be if in March somebody looks at the van and says, hey guys, but you do have a heating system, gas or diesel. So I've been looking.
I don't know if,
I think the people who had this van, they only went in the summer
warm
or
spots.
warm spots.
Yeah.
It's
think so
really
too.
it's really made for
summer.
Yes. I don't think it's been made for winter recreational
No.
travel.
No.
Reine Vos says, yeah, you people have good heart. Just try
Thank you.
something that's small, international.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah. Yeah, we have since when we were back in Spain in the lockdown, we noticed what we really struggled with is not speaking Spanish.
Well, not enough.
Not enough.
Just the basics. Hola.
And we had to use intermediates to translate for us.
Yeah.
Didn't always go well until we worked with Rosa Telders.
Yeah,
Comes up.
she was amazing. Yep.
Translator referred to us by the Dutch embassy in Spain.
Yeah.
And it did trigger us to say we should learn Spanish. So now we have
We have a Spanish
we have a
course.
Spanish course.
So we're working on
So
it.
next time we go to Spain,
Yeah.
if we have the course, but now we still have to complete it.
Yeah.
So that's something we might spend some of the colder days of December on, just listening.
Yeah.
It's like an audio course.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. Very good.
We did do a few lessons already, and but the trouble is, the lessons we did were a few weeks ago, and then
Yes. Yeah.
you kind of forget about it again.
Yeah.
So you would have to plan it like right before you go to Spain. You have to redo the course a little bit. It does help a little bit, just understanding the grammar and this. And
Yeah, it does.
it's but it's not easy. It's easier to learn it. The more you're there, the more you learn it. You pick up more
True.
Portuguese when you're more in Portugal.
Yeah.
And now, there we even saying like "good afternoon." When you're there, you don't think about it. But now we're thinking, what's the word for "good afternoon" again? So you forget it really fast.
Boa tarde.
That's it.
In Portuguese, Spanish, I don't know.
See?
I don't remember. Buenos dias? Well,
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, something like that. So it's yeah, and because Spanish is Spain is pretty big, so many people speak it, and Portugal is about the size of the Netherlands. So if you learn Portuguese, it only works in Portugal, and just like Dutch only works in the Netherlands. But the bigger languages work, and there's more people that speak German or French than or Spanish than they will speak Dutch or Portuguese.
Yep, true. Let's see.
Yeah, if you guys have any more questions for us, let us know. Otherwise, we'll start
Rounding up.
up the live stream.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's go back to the chat room for that. Oh, we're already in the chat room.
We still are
Oops.
in the chat room.
And let's plug our members of the Better Pot Squad one more time.
Yes. That's the link on how to join.
Yeah,
YouTube.com.
I made a nice banner.
And join. And next up are our current Bitbot Squad members. Piero Van Wie.
Rose. Yeah, Rose has been a supporter also from the beginning.
Yep.
So that's nice. And Pierre, we met up with him in Portugal
Yep, we
for
did.
a few years. Second year, I think.
And of course there's Carla de Vries.
Carla de Vries. And Henderson.
Yep.
All the way from
Canada.
Canada.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And of course,
HP Pavilion.
hello.
8367C. I'm getting there.
Yes. And last but not least, Rick Conley.
Yeah, Rick Conley, special shout out to you. Also supporting us since the beginning.
Yes.
And say hello to Linda.
Yep. Hope she's okay.
Let's see, let's go to the chat room.
Yep.
Here we go.
We got some new
New questions.
comments. Robbie Jordan says, Reinford says, I'm a free spirit and I have a second kitchen for you to use. Wow. Awesome. And Robbie Jordan says, use Google Translate, speak into it, and it translates in many languages by voice.
Yeah, we did that. But
it doesn't always understand you correctly.
You speak into the device.
Yeah.
And then you think, oh, it stopped recording. You have to do it again. And people lose their patience. Or you speak into it and you play it and they're not standing near you because of the social distancing.
Exactly.
They don't hear Google Translate it.
No.
I did make a lot of, you can favorite some sentences. So I typed in a lot of things I wanted to say. And I tried to communicate with them that way. And then I tried to capture when they were speaking back to me, and then it wasn't recording.
Yeah.
It was pretty stressful. It really didn't work because these, for us, the mechanics, they wanted to as little to do with us as they could, and they wanted to keep as much distance from us as they could. So they preferred also the by phone translation things, because our translator said, "You want me to put me on WhatsApp live on the speaker and I'll do it live." And they preferred by phone.
Yeah, of course.
So it was weird. So
Yes.
they're standing in front of us with the phone in their hands, and we call our translator. A translator calls them and then calls us back. And it was
a bit,
but in the old days, before the coronavirus, I think it would work better with Google Translate, because you can just say, come inside, sit next to me at the laptop, look at the screen, you type, I type.
True.
But in a setting that you're standing in the middle of the street, it didn't really work well.
Yeah. Another comment from Paysage. If Nederland, YouTube absolutely cannot translate because it tries to translate from the Netherlands language. So the result is absolutely incomprehensible. It's incredible, but it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I always say in YouTube we speak English. We're from the Netherlands, but we speak English in the video.
Yeah.
And then it should translate the English
but
to
it doesn't.
French, for example.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to want to do that for some reason.
True.
And
So,
that's what we said. That's part of the bug. It's probably a bug. It's not something we can change in the settings. I think for some videos it did it correctly. I don't know why. But I'll have another look at it. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Do we have new clothes yet? Well,
yes. We just ordered some winter coats.
We ordered winter coats. Yes.
So, I don't know, but
they're supposed to arrive within the next 5 to 8 days.
Yeah.
So then we can pick them up at the supermarket pickup point.
Yeah.
So we ordered them online because I have trouble, because I need a bigger size for the winter coat, and in the normal stores they only go up to
XL.
extra large, and I needed a bit more extra.
Yes, you do.
So and online they have good discounts this month for winter clothes.
Yeah.
So we went with them, and I just have to pick them up.
Yeah.
We need the combs. It would be nice if you could do local videos as folks are in lockdown. Yeah. The moment we got our winter coats, we can go more into the streets.
Exactly.
It's been a bit. It's been raining almost non-stop. A few good days, but then it's still cold outside. And you really need a coat to.
You do. Yes. Yeah. We cannot wait for them. I hope
Let's see.
Get them soon.
Keaton L and Max Peps. I hope I say that. Probably not, but hi guys, hope you are both well. Wish Amanda Nelson a huge happy 60th birthday for today. She's a massive fan of you too. Well, happy 60th, Amanda.
Amanda.
Have a great birthday.
Yes.
Simple T5, bye-bye for now. I must go for my cup of tea and cake. Stay safe.
Wow. We love tea and cakes.
Ooh,
We
yeah,
wish
there's that cake.
we
Yeah.
could join you. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Stay safe.
Let's see. That was the chat. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us on this Saturday chat. We really appreciate it, and we will look back once the live stream is uploaded. You can look it back. We're gonna look it back also. See if there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
And yeah, we might do more live streams. We might do another one soon.
True. Yeah.
In one way, it's easier to do live streams because you don't have to do a lot of editing.
No.
So we might just do some more live streams soon. Maybe even this year. Would be nice. Also because it's less work to edit, but also because it's nice, so we can directly interact. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Yes.
And let's.
There's one last thingy.
Was there another question in the chat room?
No, just a comment. Reinforce says, "I'm looking forward to meet you." Yeah.
So thank you guys. We're gonna try logging off from the live stream.
Yes. Till the next one.
And see you in the next one.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining.
We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Let's do one more wave.
Bye bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you all and have a good weekend.
Yes.